Hello everyone. Today we are going to solve this question and we are going to discuss some basics about the triangles, solving them, sine formulas, and other related formulas, etc. So this is the question in which there are two questions asked. Calculate PQ. So this is the PQ and then PRS. The second question is complicated. Before that, let's discuss some basics of the triangles. So when we talk about the triangles, this is the right angle triangle in which this angle is 90, and when it is 90, this and this can be anything, but the sum of all interior angles should be 180, which means this angle, and this angle. The sum of all three should be 180. For example, if it is 45, so 90 45, and then it should be 45 as well. Or if it is 60, then this one should be 30. So 60 30 90 180. Okay. So solving a triangle, we are often asked about the sides, the length of the sides of the triangle, and to find that we simply use sine theta, cos theta, or tangent theta. In the question we discussed, we are going to use the sine theta. I'll make another separate video for all these angles and some shortcuts and tricks and formulas of all. But for this question, let's discuss a bit basic. So sine theta is actually the opposite side divided by hypotenuse. Now, if I make this 90 angle a base, then the opposite side of 90 angle is called hypotenuse. The side which is in the base of 90 called simple the base, and the vertical side is called perpendicular. Okay, so sine theta is actually opposite side and divided by hypotenuse, which means if I, for example, so sine theta is equal to opposite side divided by hypotenuse. So let's say this is 90 and this is 60 and this is 30, and if I have to find sine 30, then what is the opposite side of the 30? It is this side, right? And let's say it is 10. So sine 30 will be AB divided by hypotenuse. Hypotenuse is this, which is, let's say, 15. So AC. So it will be 10 divided by 15, and 5 2s are 10, 5 3s are 15. So 2 by 3 is your sine 30. Okay. And if it is cos theta, then the cos theta is actually adjacent side divided by hypotenuse. So if we have to find the cos 30, so adjacent side is this one. Okay, so adjacent side is BC divided by hype is AC, and so on. We are going to focus on the sine theta only in this question. So for the first part, this was just the basic. Let's solve the first part now. Let's remove all these. Okay, so it's simply asking what is PQ, the length of PQ. So we can see this PQ is the opposite side of this angle, right? And if it is the opposite side and we are given with the hypotenuse, okay, this is the hypotenuse because this is opposite to the 90 degree, then we have to use the sine formula. And to use the sine formula, sine theta is equal to opposite side divided by hypotenuse. Sine 38. Again, we'll make another separate video for the sine, cos and tangents, but here just simply use the calculator. Sine 38 is equal to opposite side is PQ, hypotenuse is RQ. Sine 38, after calculating, the value of sine 38 is 0.615. So this value is 0.615. We have to find PQ and divided by RQ is given, which is 12. So this is in the division. To move to the other side, we have to multiply with 0.615. So PQ is equal to 0.615 multiplied 12, and PQ is equal to 7.38. After multiplying it in the calculator, we get 7.38. So we are done with the part 1. Now for the part 2, it's a bit complicated. Let's just draw the diagram again and see what we can do. See, it's saying that PRS, that means we need to create another point S, which is the right angle. When we say PRS, so we are focused on the middle term. That means that the R, this R is 90. When it is 90, that means we need to draw horizontal line from the R, okay, and it goes on, and then some another line from the Q like this joins with the S, and the QS is given 10 centimeter, and we have to find possible values of angle QS, and this is R, sorry, QSR. So let's make it again. I'm making it big because to understand it clearly. Why I'm so bad in drawings? Okay, one more try. Yes. So this is 90. But in the question they say, okay, this is P, R and Q. The question says that PRS, that means we need to draw another line which is called S from R, so that the R is overall 90. Always remember, for 90 we create this kind of like a square. So this line. Okay, so this angle is 90, and in the question we saw that the already given angle is 38. So this angle is 38, right? And if it is 38, then we can easily calculate this one. How? Because the full angle is 90, and if this one is 38, so 90 minus 38 is equal to 52. So this is going to be 52. Got it? Okay. Now this says in the question that QS, so we have to draw a line from Q which joins this horizontal line on a point S which is 10 centimeter. Okay, and we need to find QSR. Focus on the middle. That means we need to find the angle of the S, inside angle. Okay, coming to the question. So while drawing the S point, we literally have no idea where it should be existed, but we have one idea that it shouldn't be 90 because we got 190 angle. So the another line should be lesser or greater than 90. We know that, right? So for that reason I can simply draw a straight line, a 90-degree line, and name it D, because I'm sure that the S point cannot be 90, so it must be here somewhere or here somewhere, greater or less than this 90. And now let's draw and that is the reason they asked in the question all possible two possible angles of the QSR. S. So name it 1, name it 2. We need to find this angle. Okay, QSR, but name it 1, and QS2R. We need to find these two angles. This is the answer. This will be the answer of the question 2. Okay. So a small logic we are going to apply here. Let's start from the D. Okay. If I say to focus on this part, just focus on this part. Okay, so again we know that QS is 10, right? So QS, this can be 10 or this can be 10, both are 10. Okay, so just focus on this area. This is again the right angle. Okay, and if we apply the sine, so sine angle Q S1D, so Q S1D, it is going to be equal to opposite side. So opposite side of which angle? S1. Okay, so the opposite side of S1 is QD. See, opposite side of S1 is QD. And divided by hypotenuse. Hypotenuse is QS1. QD we don't know, and we have to find actually the QD, and QS is 10. So can you guess how would we find QD from the given data? We can easily find it. See, QD, but we have RQ as well. So if I say, and this is the angle 1.52, and opposite of this angle, let's make another triangle here. Okay, so this is R, which is 52, this is Q, and this is D. The opposite side is QD. See, we can easily find QD, and we are given QR, which is 12. So it's so easy, right? So sine 52 is equal to the opposite side, which is QD, and hypotenuse, which is 12. So sine 52 is actually 0.788, and this 12, when goes to the other side, it will multiply with 0.788. 12 is equal to QD, and then QD is equal to 9.5, equivalent to, okay, why equivalent? Because the value is so big, like 9.43 or something, so we're just making our life easier. So QD is equivalent to 9.5. Okay, so now we have another point, 9.5, for the length of QD. Coming to the formula, sine angle QS1D is equal to QD divided by QS1. QD 9.5 divided by QS, which is 10, because we are focusing on this area, right? I told you. So hypotenuse is 10, and after solving this we get 0.95. But we need to find QS1D. The focus is on S1, the middle one, so we need to find actually this S1 angle. So this sine need to go on the other side. So angle QS1D equal to sine minus 1. So sine to the power minus 1 means that we shifted this sine to the other side, and 0.95. And we have an option in the calculator for the sine minus 1, and after solving it we get equivalent 72 degree. Okay, so this angle is 72. Now can you tell me, can you guess actually which would be this angle? Of course it's 72. How? Because when we are focused on this area, that means we need to find this angle, and the opposite side of this angle is again QD, which is 9.5, and the hypotenuse is again 10, QS1, or let's say QS2, so 10. So we are for sure know that this S2 angle, sorry, should also be equivalent to the 72 degree. Okay guys, okay, but do we need the S1 or do we need the S2? Okay, now if we see, let's split this triangle, the new triangle, PRS, or you can say QRS, into two parts. QRS1, okay, and the other part is, it should be something like this, QRS2. We know that this is 72, but we don't know this one. we know this one 72, right? See, we know the outside of the triangle. This is actually the inside and the angle is outside. So the 72 of the S1 is actually outside. So to find the inside of this, what we are going to do? When we draw a straight line, always remember this is 180 degree. Okay. So let's say this is 90, then what would be this one? 180 minus 90, so this is 90 as well. Okay, let's say this one is 60. So what would be this one? 180 minus 60 is 120, right? So to find the inside, of the triangle, this one, we just need to minus 72 from 180. So angle QS1 and R is going to be 180 minus 72, which is 108. Okay guys, we need this one and we need this one, but you would say that this one's D and we need the R because QSR. So again, as I said, always focus on the middle one. We have found the S2 angle, so this can also be written as angle QS2R, which is 72, and angle QS1R 108. Okay guys, coming to the question, and we found the length of the PQ, which is 7.38. We found the possible values of QSR. So possible values means there were two possible values, QS1R and QS2R. QS1R was 72. No, QS2R was 72. See, yeah, this one is 72 and this one is 108. So if there is any question you can ask, and if there's any other difficult question you want me to solve and explain, I can do it.